Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're doing well. The 10-year 3457, 3457. So again, trading in that pretty narrow range. So that's what I got, 3457. Still doing the Tony Robbins, right? So today we're talking about the fear of failure, right, or rejection, right? And there was a couple of women, high-powered women. The woman from Sarah Blakely from Spanx, listen to her talk for a little bit. And then another woman, Jamie Kern Lima, who she has a great story, but ultimately created a cosmetic company, sold it to L'Oreal for $1.2 billion in cash, became the first CEO of L'Oreal, and then wrote a book called Believe It. And she had some great quotes, right, about failure and rejection, and I'm just going to read them. So a couple of these aren't specifically her. She said it, and then I went and tried to Google it, and so I could put something on this deal. And here's what I came up with: you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the levels of your, and here it says systems, which is business related, but your identity. So it's not, hey, here's my goals, and man, I wrote them down, I want to get there. But again, the limitation is what you believe in your core to what you can actually do. So do you see yourself doing that? Do you see yourself doing that and exceeding that, right? And man, how do you bust through that, right? So I thought that was pretty interesting stuff. The most successful people on the planet are the ones are on the planet have failed more than ordinary ones, right? So, her deal was she was rejected and told some pretty bad, pretty point blank stuff about herself that would really crush most of us. And she learned to turn her fear of failure and rejection to thinking to herself, hey, I'm brave enough to do it, right? I'm the brave one, man. Every time I'm gonna go, I'm being brave. So she turned that negative into a positive, and then I put this one: be brave enough to suck at something new, right? So I love it, right? Be brave enough to suck at something new. So this whole thing, again, Kool-Aid maybe. I got little nuggets here and there from it. If you know me and you know me well, I'm not a big Kool-Aid guy. Don't mind sipping a little bit of the rah-rah, but some of the takeaways for this about your identity, how you can break through to a higher level by seeing yourself at a higher level, and just as important in all that is don't be afraid of failure and rejection, right? And I think, I know I definitely have some of that in me where I'm like, hey, I'm going to call this agent that I don't know. And I'm going to call this LO because I want to hire him and I don't know. And man, once I do it and I'm into it, I'm like, oh God, what was I so afraid of, right? But leading up to it, I got clammy palms and all kinds of crazy stuff, right? So, hey man, think big, think strong, break through your fears, and let's go get them. 404-915-6834, clickmortgage.com. Have a great night.